Hey, what's up, guys? Not breaking today, just doing a random. This is for Pogo 2023 Bowman, 4-box hobby. I'm just gonna send out a link and only tag people in the break. Let's see, what do we got? We got Rob, we got Fuzzy, Trinley, Kevin, Joey, Paparotti, who else? Marshy. Is that it? Rob Joe, Fuzzy, Joey, SHM, Sea-Dog. Sea-Dog. Be back. All right. What is that? 11 people? 1, 2, 3. See, Joey, Rob, Fuzzy, Kevin, Kevin. All right. Gonna give it another minute. Get at least 1 or 2 other people in here. Then I will start the random. All right. Someone else. Oh, there's Jeff. What's up, Jeff? All right, someone else is here. I'm going to start the random. How's it going, man? All right, just going to go over the teams really quick. Vincent's got Arizona, Sea-Dog with Atlanta, Rob Gio has Baltimore, Joey has the Cubs, Rob Gio has Cincy as well. Fuzzy is Cleveland, Kevin with Houston, Lavoy with the Dodgers, Brian with the Mets, SHM, Yankees, Trentley, Philly, Jeff, you got San Diego, Joey, I messed that one up, he's got SF. I copied wrong. Marshy has Seattle, and Mitch has Washington. Yep, so Joey, your second team, San Fran. Marshy, you got Seattle, and Mitch has Washington. So I'm not going to randomize either of these lists. I'm only going to randomize what's left. So it's Boston, White Sox, Colorado, Detroit, Kansas City, Angels, Marlins, Brewers, Twins, A's, Pittsburgh, St. Louis, Tampa, Texas, and Toronto. So I'm going to take these names, teams, throw them in our list. There they are. We're going to roll 2 dice. It's got to be more than 6. Or no 1. How about that? No 2. All right, 6 times. Okay, we got our list. Gonna randomize 6 times. Good luck, everybody. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow, Tampa stayed first. Who had the first team? I think that's whoever has Arizona, which I believe is Vincent. Boom. Trades will be open for everyone. I'll post this in the chat. So, Vincent, you got Tampa. Let's go. That's huge. Arizona and Tampa. Chasing Drew Jones, J-Cam, and Isaac is nice. C-Dog got Minnesota. Rob Gio added Toronto. Joey added Detroit. Rob Gio, you got Boston, man. Let's go. Let's add to your hits with that Cam Smith Orange Sapphire auto. Fuzzy's got the White Sox. Sorry, dude. Kevin's got Texas. Chasing Rocker. Lavoy added St. Louis. Brian, Oakland, not bad. Actually, I think Oakland and Mets were in my random tier group. SHM, Yankees, Miami. Trentley, you added KC. Not awful. Jeff, you added Milwaukee. Joey, Colorado. Marsha, you added Pittsburgh. Chasing Tamar, non-first autos. And Mitch added the Angels. So I will put this in the Discord. And trades will be open. Oh, I forget Vincent's Discord. What is it? Oh. Shoot, I don't remember his Discord. I know he's in here somewhere. Jeff, are you still here? All right. Fuzzy, are you here? Jeff, Fuzzy has one card that I may look at with him real quick and then get to your 3. So, Grant, are you here? I'm not cleaning the card on stream. I'll just look at it with you guys. And then, Jeff, I don't know if you've graded cards before, but I'll kind of explain like what they look at. All right. Jeff, we're starting with you. It's going to be another time with Grant. He said he can't get on. All right. So that's that. Who did you end up with, Jeff? You had Milwaukee. Jay Savina. I think he was traded to the Yankees. I'm pretty sure he did pretty well once he got traded to the Yankees. Churio non-first. So maybe some color non-first of Churio. I think he's got like an insert auto. All right, Jeff, these are the 3. Hagen Smith, Profar Red, and this is the Hunter Cranton you're talking about, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's the only Cranton you have. All right, so let's start with this guy. Since I guess I have good enough lighting to, I should be able to. So I'll leave it in the sleeve. So the 4 things are surface, which is just looking for dimples or print lines or I mean, anything, scratches, any kind of defect on the surface of the card. Obviously, so this is, what is this, wave? I think it's wave. But a little harder to find things when you have a card like this where it's not like a true refractor color. And you'll see what I mean. Obviously, like a little easier to find scratches and stuff when it's just like a refractor color in the background versus all these lines and stuff. But regardless, when I do it on my own, I'm gonna actually like really get under there and have a magnifying glass and kind of go up and down the whole card, zooming in, see if I can find issues that I can't see to the eye. From there, you got corners, so really just making sure they're as square as possible. If you look at it from the side as well, sometimes you can see that it's like a little bit, I mean, I don't know how well you can see it on stream, but you obviously want to check the corners, make sure they're as square as possible. The other thing is edges. So sometimes cards are obviously not cut properly. You want, it's really hard to do this looking through the camera, but you want to make sure it's just as smooth as possible. Sometimes it can be straight and perfectly straight without anything sticking out, but sometimes stuff can be pulled out of the edge, even though you don't see it when looking at it like this. Then centering. Centering is usually the easiest one to figure out. In my opinion, there's no glaring issue with centering. I think the centering looks very good. So to me, that should not be an issue with this card at all. From what I've gathered, for the most part, you get like a 60-40, 60%, 40% on the front, and then tend to use like a 70-30. So like on the back, you can see a little bit that see this design is a little different, but you can tell that the centering on the back isn't perfect, but to me, that's not an issue on the back. Like you can tell that like this top line is thicker than this over here. So that tells me that it's probably very slightly off-centered on the back, but on the back to me that's not an issue. So to me, at least without looking like much closer, so I'm gonna like kind of like look over the camera and see. To me, edges look fine. Obviously, I'm gonna have to take a closer look to make sure there's no, like sometimes you can see like little tethering sticking out too from it not being cut smooth. This corner has like a tiny bit, but sometimes it's just dust, and that's where when I do it, I'll clean it and get all like the fragments and stuff off, like a microfiber cloth, just to make sure there's no leftover remnants of other cards or dust particles or whatever on the card. It's hard to look through the camera, but any questions? Like, do you have any question about what I'll do? From here, I would end up, like, once I'm done cleaning it, I'll put it back in a penny sleeve, a fresh penny sleeve. And then you put it into one of these. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but it will go in here. And then it goes to PSA. So I know that we're sending, so we do it, me and my buddies, we split the cost of the account. So I'm pretty sure we're actually sending TCG as well. So typically what we'll do is we'll just take the entire cost of shipping and all cards that are in that shipment, just split the cost of the shipment to PSA, split it up per card, and then each submission gets their own shipment back. Like they get their own. So like TCG will get their own box and be shipped separately from the sports that come back. And PSA will tell us that. None of these cards, I don't think you have to worry about upcharges with any of these cards. Like this card, if this was like a Leo DeVries, right, and it got a 10, they would upcharge us for sure, because it's going to be like a, what, $10,000 card, whatever it is. So to me, Hagen Smith, I was looking at it earlier. To me, Hagen Smith looks good too. I would say it's, if anything, very, very, very slightly thicker on the bottom. If you look at the borders, very slightly. But to me, I would still send it, assuming everything else looks good. This one actually should be a little bit easier, since it's not the design. Let me grab a cloth. Just gonna wipe it off quick and see if I can find anything on the surface. Okay, see his right. So his left elbow, the way I'm holding it right now, you can see a little print line. It's not the whole card. Can you see that? From his left elbow holding the glove up about, what, a quarter inch? Do you see that little print line? So I'll try and get that out. I don't think it looks awful. Like, obviously it's bad enough for me to be able to show you through a phone camera on YouTube, but to me, that's not bad. So we'll see, and I'll let you know. But at least looking through it, oh, there's a couple others. Very, very small ones. There we go. Do you see on the emblem below his right hand, those 3 tiny little lines? Oh, there we go. That shows them a little better. So, we'll see. We'll see, but I'll let you know. Really quick check edges and everything. Nothing glaring. Centering, you can tell, is even better on this one. On the back and the front. Let's see what else we got. Take a quick look at the profile. This one I'm not going to pull out yet because I'm not going to work on it yet. So it's going to be a little harder looking through the penny sleeve. Actually, I'll just pop it out. Oh yeah, I can already see a print line. Let's see. How can I find the angle? There we go. See it going through the middle of its head? Yeah, you should be able to see that going through the middle of his head. See what we can do with it. Let's put it this way, I've seen worse that have gotten 10s. So, the card definitely is Obviously needs some cleaning, but and then you can see there's actually a few things that I can't tell if that. Do you see that like little circle there? I don't know what that is. Right there, you should be able to see it. It's like a little quarter circle. It looks like it should easily come off. So this one's probably the worst of the three, unfortunately. But we'll see what we can do. And then you can see under his elbow. Let's see if I can get the right angle. Under his elbow there, right now, should be a good view. There's like a short little line as well. But yeah, either way, it's still a sick card. Looking at it again, it's awesome. I've never had. If we can fade them, it's probably still worth it to try. Unless you think you can find someone else that's gonna send the card. If you want to just not grade it. I mean, I think I told you grading is it's gonna cost like, I think probably like $22, $23. So it's up to you if you rather just sit on it raw if we can't get them to fade. But up to you. I mean, even if we can't, I feel like at worst, unless I find something more glaring than that, at worst a 9, in my opinion. Centering looks good. Yeah, centering looks really good. I would say centering looks good. On the back, it's a little, you can see the difference on the back. Similar to the first card we looked at, but not bad enough. In my opinion, if it doesn't get a 10, it'll get a 9. But I will let you know. So, if no questions, I'll probably get to it. I don't know. I'll probably get to it. I mean, it's going to be this week. We're trying to send everything by, I want to say, early next week. In fact, did they come up with their new... So PSA has new like deals every month. I'm actually curious if they came out with their new deals for this month at all. Hopefully they did. They did not yet. Either way, we'll be sending next week. But I'll let you know because I'll get to looking at the cards more on probably. I think we're breaking tomorrow night, so probably not tomorrow night unless I do beforehand. But if not tomorrow night, Wednesday night. All right. If no questions, I'll let you go. And I'll go get ready for bed early. Oh, literally just say anything you want. Just go to the Discord, and if there's a team that you don't want Milwaukee, so you can just look up the checklist. I can do it right now for you. 2023 Bowman. We want regular. 2023 Bowman checklist. I always look at Beckett checklists. Then I just scroll down. Team sets. Then you have Milwaukee. So the vet cards mean almost absolutely nothing. If you were to hit like gold or better of Christian Yelich, you'd maybe get a few bucks. At release, it's different. At release, but this product's a year and a half old, so almost actually going on 2 years. So there's Garrett Mitchell paper cards, but the prospects. So your Chrome prospects are Daniel Garrett, Eric Brown Jr., Jackson Churio. There's Bowman firsts of Luis Lara, Dylan O'Reilly, and Jay Savina. There's Bowman prospect auto, chance of Logan Henderson. The top 100s. I don't know if you remember the top 100 for 2024 Bowman. Jackson Churio is actually number 1 on that. Sal Frelick, Felix Valerio. Sal Frelick has a insert top 100 auto chance. Churio has spotlights, but in this set, this was the first year of spotlights, and they way overproduced the spotlights. So you're more than likely going to, in the whole case, get at least one Jackson. Well, not at least. In the whole case, you have a good chance at a Bowman spotlight of Churio. Then there's Chrome prospect autos of Jay Savina, so that's his first. And then Matthew Wood, I'm guessing, is probably some crappy paper auto that they threw in. Another insert of Churio, an insert of Garrett Mitchell, and then an insert of Churio and Frelick. And then both Churio and Frelick have that same insert as auto chances. Insert autos are obviously pretty slim, but there's a chance. You never know. And then obviously all the color. So like you have Jackson Churio as a Brewer. Non-first color of Jackson Churio might be decent. Because Jackson Churio is a young stud. But if you want to know if you don't want Milwaukee, then you literally can just go into the chat and just say Milwaukee available for trade. And then people will say, I want Milwaukee. And more likely than not, someone will say, I want Milwaukee. Like whoever has the White Sox might want Milwaukee instead of the White Sox because the White Sox are awful in this. And if you're curious about value, just look at how I priced the other teams. So like Milwaukee, I priced at $60. So of the teams that weren't picked, that were randomized, I priced Minnesota better, Oakland better, Texas better, St. Louis and the White Sox are by far the worst. I priced Texas better because I have Kumar Walker, non-first autos. Pittsburgh is actually valued the same, and they have Termarr Johnson non-first autos. Termarr Johnson's I'm pretty sure he's still a top 100 prospect. And he's young. Angels are priced better. They have Neto non-first autos, but they also have Rainy DeJesus and Nelson Rada. Detroit priced higher as well. They have Jace Jung non-first autos. So that's all you gotta do. Just go to the Discord and just say, if you don't want Milwaukee, just say Milwaukee's available. And then the only other teams you can get are the ones under pick one. All right. Anything else? Otherwise, I'll let you go. All right. Have a good night, man. I'll let you know on those cards. See you guys.